Hello, and welcome to part 6 of the Stellaris Void Dweller series. I'm Lazy Turnip. What I'll do first of all, just give a quick summary of what we were doing last time and what we're going to be looking to do today. So, the last thing we were doing is building our new habitat in the Himpera system. Over here we've got our colony ship ready to go when that habitat is finished. One thing I am looking to do soon, I did actually have a little think, because we need this world here to start making food and also get some minerals. Against probably what I was originally wanting to do, because we are going to need... We won't be able to actually colonize a world until we get at least droid level technology, which might be a little bit way down the line. I'm thinking, when we get closer to the time of colonizing this, we are going to set up a migration treaty with them and use the Uru as the initial colonists, at which point we will then start building robots to go with them. So this world will effectively just be full of robots and Uru, and none of our people. No turnips. Okay, so let's play the game, and we will get started on what we're doing. So firstly, we're just going to wait for this construction ship to finish building that. That's going to take a little bit of time. I think we've set this up to go and build some mining stations in this system and this system. I'll also then fill this one in once we get back here. Once we've filled everything in, that's when I'm going to start looking at expanding a little bit further once we've filled in what we have currently got effectively locked down. We've got most of this area locked down. They can't, nobody else is going to colonize this. Okay, what's this? There's signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. It's going to take a little bit too long. I'd rather they go and find stuff first before we start doing that. Then again, it is all the way out here, so it might be that we won't have much chance in future. I think... I mean, we're out here mainly just to have a look around. So yeah, actually I'm going to set him to work on that. That will take some time, but we're not in any rush in this area. We just want to find stuff and see what's going on, rather than we're not really looking to colonize anything out there yet. Maybe that'll be later on when we've expanded a bit more. I mean, if we get to Fegor, we're going to take this system, which actually has some quite good resources in it. The Bella system. Is it Bella? Oh, no, it's Bead system. I think we may look to go up there, because it will... But that just means we'll then have two places to potentially defend. So we probably need to make sure that we can expand here, maybe, before we do that. Maybe up to this point. That might be a good... That looks like another potential choke point, so maybe we could get up to here and here. But like I said, I'm just going to fill in what we've got. One thing we could probably do, in order that we can best defend our borders, is look to do in future is at least take this one off them. So we may need to go to war with them in order to do that. The relations are currently declining still, because we are rivals. We're allied with their rivals. They are currently harming relations with us as well, so that's going to just get worse and worse. But we don't really care. We don't have much of a fleet, but then again, we've got these ones to help us out. The Vortechnocracy, they may be potentially might be interested in joining our federation in future, but their relations yet aren't great with us. Just got to be careful, because they are authoritarian instead of egalitarian, which we are. Construction ship's still not done. In the meantime, what are you doing? You're surveying that world. That's finished. Analyzed. You go over here. Timing while I was looking at it. I think we have this skeleton here that we could do. We need a science ship for that. I'm wondering if we could build another science ship. Is it worth doing? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. We have enough alloys at the moment. Our construction ship, come on, hurry up. I want to get that started. think. Um,
Scientific progress attained.
Quantum energy states, energy credits from technicians, so that's good. We can start harvesting some motes actually if we get this one, so I think let's go with that. We're getting a good boost on this one because our ally has it. I'm wondering when we can start getting more envoys, because I would like to start looking maybe to improve relations with them. Lohindra Galactic Hegemony is getting pretty large. We may need to watch out for them. They may start threatening. Oh, we've got someone over here, but we don't know who they are yet. But they've closed their borders to them. They're a target of a casus belli. Foreign claims on our system that United Aramathi worlds lay claim to the Jerope system. Okay, so let's go and do the same thing to them. Let's have a look. What have we got? Let's have a look at that, shall we? Let's claim the Cormagian system. Yeah, let's claim that. That'll be a good one to take because it will mean we've then only got one system to defend instead of two. So let's claim that one. Done. And there's also got a lot of minerals there actually, so that might be a really good one. Look at that. The only problem is, do they have a station here? I think they do. Do they have some ships? I'm going to start looking to build up our fleet a little bit. Let's go into our fleet designer, our ship designer, and start improving these with what we've got. I do quite like using autocannons. Let me have a look at the variants we can use at the moment. I'm just going to go pretty standard at the moment. I'm not going to start, because we've only got these, we may want to start defending them. Flak artillery can be quite useful, so let's stick that on there. And we've also got, that was a mistake, shouldn't have done that. Flak. Go for the coil guns here. And we will go for the flak artillery here so they can defend themselves better. Everything here I think is still standard, we don't have anything there yet. We can boost our reactor up to get a bit extra power. And let's do shields and one armor, just for now. We don't actually know what their ships have. Once we know that, we can start specialising them against particular enemies. So we're going to upgrade what we've got. These are our ships. Why are these being upgraded? How can these be upgraded? Ah, I see. We've got they've merged with the wrong one. We didn't want that. We wanted them separate. Hang on. Let me fix that. Split fleet. And separate you out. There we go. And you can merge with them. So now we got. I'd rather you merge with the bigger one. Stop what you're doing. This is a bit of a mess, isn't it? A good thing I've paused the game while this is all going on. Just merge that way then, I don't really care. And we've got bubbles as well to assist in any potential wars. Oh, I've done that wrong again, haven't I? What have I done now? Right. Transfer ships into another one. There we go. There we go, that's fixed. We're going to upgrade them so they are of a good standard now with our new design. I think I'm also going to build a couple more as well. Emperor habitat complete. Good. We completed the construction of our first habitat, and it's finally time to ready a colony vessel and make landfall on the world we ourselves have created. From its mechanized core to the highest mountains, every nut, bolt, creek and cranny has been designed to fit our needs perfectly in our new home amongst the stars. I don't think they've really made they've made the flavor text for that, so it actually fits the fact that, well,
System resources analyzed.
Oh, come on. We've got you. Yep, here you go. Let's just create a random name. Spring rain, gentle winds. Let's go with gentle winds. Why not? And that's being colonized. When that's done, forever spring, I think, has some empty slots. So what do we want now?
In progress.
I think we could go. So we have unemployment. Could we go for a trade district, maybe? Or do we need more minerals? We're doing all right with minerals, actually. I still want to specialise this one a bit with a couple of mining districts on there. And we got some more technology we can clear. So if we go for more society research, yep. And what do we have here? We have our rail guns, exotic gas refineries, synthetic crystal plants. Let's go with the synthetic crystals. I still want that robotic technology. We need to get exoskeletons before we can actually start going down the path for robotics. But I don't think we've seen that come up yet. Maybe I'm wrong and I missed it, but I don't remember seeing us getting the exoskeletons. Like I said, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. You're upgrading them. Let's build a few more. Get that bigger. I'm actually considering now, let's take some systems off them, even if it's just to improve our border position. Not really, then we can start doing more with these systems, because I'm a bit hesitant to do anything with them while they are so openly exposed. Diplomatic influence reduced by pop growth, migration speed, insider trading. Yeah, let's have them market. Let's have insider trading. Don't think that's really going to do very much yet, but why not? Right, we've got a new science ship. Let's send him out. That was actually finished quite a while ago, and I was distracted. This is actually the perfect one that we want. So you can go Stalk of Lavender. You can go and research this. Stalk of Lavender. Come on. There we go. You're underway. Get that done. Let's let our ships keep building more. I think they are going to go to the wrong
resources
system, aren't they? Stop that. There we go. Reinforced fleet with 1,000. Yep, we can do that now. Once we can, then I'm going to look at building a new habitat. We go for
finalized.
Team. I'm going to go for the trade. We actually need more housing, actually. Yeah, let's go for housing district. And I'm going to repurpose this. Once we can build another alloy factory here, I'm going to repurpose this one into a factory and replace it, because I'm trying to keep these distinct from each other. Okay, what have we got going on here? You've got that done. You can go and start harvesting this one and then claim this system. You're still researching that one. Oh no, you finished. Okay, you can go there. Trip, you have finished. We found a colonizable world, quite a large one as well, actually. Is that useful? It's not great. Not great for what we need. Never mind. You can go and have a look at this system. Go and have a look there. We've got our other one. Eventually that will start getting into the same area, looking around over there. But for now, we don't need to worry about that. You're going to get some new jobs or new housing. End the unemployment, end the housing crisis on Forever Spring. We need that sorted. housing on Rapid Prime. We're low on amenities still, but that's because we've prioritised food over clerks. Same here. I think we're going to need to start reprioritising farming. There we go. Oh, we found an archaeological dig site. What's over here? Where's this? It's a long way away. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to go expand that far, but it depends what we find. Maybe we'll find something interesting. Even if there's no empires in this area of the galaxy, we've got quite a good free reign to expand here without too many problems.
Construction finalized.
It depends what's there. You've finished doing that. Let's go and harvest some more resources and research stations. Just need to get our consumer goods sorted out. That's still an issue, but I can't really do much about that until... I don't really want to repurpose this now because we still need our alloys. Our alloy production isn't that great, so to take away from that now I don't think would be the right decision. Still got the unemployment issue. What do we have in these systems? They all have one trade district. Do we need another trade district? Yeah. Let's go for another trade district. We could go for a housing. What's that? For now I'm just going to stick with the trade districts because they use less consumer goods. And our consumer goods are negative. Okay, so we've got another election. Who do we want? Orbital researcher. Do we want to leave our current leader in charge? I think Petals of Lavender is our current leader.
Planetary worksite established.
Expanded the colony of gentle winds in the Himpera system. Good. So there's only one pop here at the moment. That will grow. Just the basic habitat administration. Just you producing 8 amenities and using... How many are you using? 1. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep that going. You can... Yeah, let's continue the game now. Let's end the pause. You are building your claim to that system. You're building what we need there. Once you've built that, I'm actually going to build another construction ship. That will start building once we've got these fleets sorted out. How is our fleet now in relation to them? I can see. Could we go to war with them? Let's have a look. Let's evaluate this. Subject will cause the subjugation casus belli, so we could... Do we want to subjugate them? What I'd like to do is take this, at the very least we can take this system, just to make our borders easier. That's also a really good one for minerals, and they've also already set up a base there. I'm going to put everything in position ready to go. What my plan here would be to use these as the first line of attack and then send the other ones our Whirling Corolla. These ships are more valuable, so I don't really want to send these into the initial battle because these ships are really good. I don't want them taking losses yet unless we're desperate, so I'm just going to use them. What's he got? Ship fire rate, ship hull points, ship weapon damage. Alright, let's go for the weapons damage. Yeah, go for the weapons damage. Fronds of Honeydew, and in this one we will recruit another one. Still got the energy, that's good. Unyielding, combat disengagement chance, ship hull points. We'll put you in charge of this one. And then we're going to start getting these into position. I don't really want to have to use bubbles. Who have we got? Petals of Lavender has been re-elected. What's the mandate? haven't really been worrying too much about the mandates because they're just going to be, they're a little bit annoying unless it's already in your plans. Although the Unity is quite nice to have. It's not something I usually pay too much attention to, unless it's what we're going to be doing anyway. How's our fleet? We're still equivalent. I think we're probably now what similar level of strength to our current one. This. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this moon, possibly the remnant of some kind of massive fleet action. Where is this one? This is in the MESA system, which is over here. Yeah, let's have a look. At the very least, these events help us to improve our their level, so our scientists will become better. At the very least, that's what they will achieve by doing these little missions. Even if we can't really exploit it later on, because it is further away. I'm not going to be too worried about this part of space yet.
Finalized.
You finished building that, so we're going to set you to build mining stations and research stations. You're building that. We've got our new construction ship building. We've got our fleets here. What was I doing? I was going to look at our members and our fleet power. We're still not as strong as them in the fleet power. Our tech is still good. That's fine. I want to get more envoys. What are they currently doing? Do we really need to improve relations with them anymore? They're part of our federation. So if can I withdraw an envoy from them? Yeah, there we go. We've got a free envoy. Is that going to actually affect it? I think it'll still... They're friendly, so it's not really going to be too much of a problem. I may reassign that later on. I'm wondering if we could get the Vor Technocracy on board with us. They might be a handy ally in future. So look, improve relations with them. Fronds of Orange, you can go over there and improve relations. Good. Let's continue. Beauty has an overcrowding problem. We're going to be getting this a little bit now. Another habitation district, I think. Yep. Just to get the housing, just so the housing is never going to be a problem.
Special inquiry.
We can start optimizing that later on. I think we just missed an event then. Anyway, he gained a level. Signs of battle. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place on the orbit of MESA 5A. So that's the one that's the one over here. Stalks of Lavender gained a level. At some point in the last 5,000 years, the surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the TOS floating leaf have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Franz of Khaki is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. So can we do that now? Yeah, let's map the graveyard expedition. Let's see if we can find something interesting.
Scientific
A derelict cruiser there. I may send you actually back to do that. Once we've got something here, we can also have more research alternatives. I'm going to go with that because it will increase our chances of getting the exoskeletons and then robots. Once if we've got more options here, the chance of it popping up is going to be higher. So that's the simple reason why I've gone with that at this stage. What have we got here? Construction ship. You're still not done. Thought I set you to build the research ones as well. Nope, never mind. And after that, you can go back here, build mining stations there, and then research stations here. And what have we got on energy? Our energy production has gone down a little bit, so that's going to be needing fixing at some point soon. Construction ship, you're ready to go. What are we going to do with you? We were going to start, let's go and take this one and expanding out this way. Claim those resources. Right, so you're building, getting some energy there. How is our ship capacity? I can actually build more, so I'm wondering if I can just build another fleet. Our alloys are still good. Yeah, let's build another fleet of corvettes. Create a new one. Give it a name. Can you just give me a name?
Anomalous
We'll have to come up
readings
with one.
detected.
It'll probably do that in a moment. There we go. Done. Piercing needle.
Anomalous readings
How many can we
detected.
build? How many ships can we build now? Can't build the whole lot, I don't think. If I go with 10. Make it a small fleet for now. Yeah, 10. Just
Special
10 ships.
inquiry concluded.
Right, okay, so over here we've got our research. So the team under Science Officer Franz of Kaki has finished their expedition on Mesa 5A and returned to the TOS floating leave. Sadly, the wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. That's a shame, that would have been really good. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, and we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analysed the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in the system. It's a shame that it's so far away, because that would be pretty handy. We can't really do much about that. It's a little bit too far away, and if we're going to be... I want to make sure before we start expanding here that we don't actually... there's no empires here, because I don't want us to be in a position where we've got this. That's just too much to defend. I want to keep our choke points to a... Ooh, Relic World. I think I mentioned we saw that already, didn't we? That's cool. But again, it's too far away. I want to be sure there's nothing here. Or here. So that's why I'm going to send you out to... I don't want to get here to expand like here. I mean, well, even here wouldn't be too bad, because it's still only 1 point. But I'd rather get to there. Maybe to here. If we're going to start expanding in that direction, I want us to get to at least kind of there, which would actually make us quite large, and we don't really need the space. Isn't really a problem at the moment. Vanquishing Corolla. Let's build another. Let's recruit another admiral.
Construction
Logistics,
finalized.
sublight speed. Just to reduce the upkeep, I'm going to go with the petals of yellow. I like to have my fleets, if they're from the same one, I like to have them moving in at the same time. I don't like one of them rushing off ahead of all the others, particularly if we're going to start using them all at the others, which is why I'm not going for the one that increases our speed. I don't want them rushing off on their own without backup. For our rapid response, anyway, if we need a rapid response, we've got them.
Together we will
Provided
build
the
a brighter
attacking
future.
fleet isn't too big. Synthetic crystal plants, have we got our... No, we still do not have
analyzed.
what we wanted. But we can start looking at building destroyers. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And our mining stations have been conducted. We've got some unity. Good. When's our next one? 19 months away. I want to build another one of these so we can start getting some more unity. But again, we need this... We need this sorted, and I want to build...
Construction finalized.
It's a bit of a dilemma. What you want to build, what's most important, is often... It's a bit of a... You've got to weigh it up sometimes. What do you need at that moment? And what do you need... What are you going to need soon? It's a bit of a... You've often got to compromise. You might want something, but maybe something else is more important now. You've got to make decisions on that. That's what makes this game. That's why I enjoy this game. Is you make the wrong decision, it's going to hurt you, but you might not know it at the time. It's all about weighing up what you think is most important and when. Time is moving along nicely as well, so we've got our new ships. I think we'll be able to. We may be superior to our allies soon. We're nearly on parity, so that's good. Our tech is still more advanced, our economy is not as advanced. What actually affects the cohesion? So the cohesion is actually now full, and our XP is starting to increase. So because we got similar ethics, there's very little problem from that. So that's good. I don't think they will want to join us properly, because they're not going to be happy about... Why are they... Right, they stopped improving relations with us, so maybe we could go for the Vortechnocracy, and then we could maybe invite the Custodial Savanti Sovereignty. The United Aromathi worlds will then be surrounded, as well as we can also help protect the Vortechnocracy from the Lohendra Galactic Hegemony, because I think they may decide that they... Oh, is there a war going on here? Yeah, the Vortechnocracy is at war with them. They're actually trying, and the Vortechnocracy looks like it's actually winning as well.
Anomalous readings detected.
Yeah, they are. That's interesting. We got this one. Sensors report of shipwreck. Unidentified origin has been sighted in orbit of Trappist. Where's this? This is over here. Okay, why are you not finished there? Okay, we'll send you back later. Yeah, go and research that. And we got... Oh, there's a lot of planets here. 3 habitable worlds. Are they any good? Don't know yet.
Complete.
Haven't got that far. Right, now you've got some more jobs. We don't have a problem with housing, though we probably should look at that soon. Let's give you... Need some more jobs for them. So let's build a trade district first of all. Get some energy, get some trade value from that system. 48 trade value there in this system. That gives us, well, 48 energy as well, I believe. Oh, it's getting more than that. But that's because we've also got it from other systems. And we also get a boost from having our agreement from them. Oh, what's this? TOS Floating Leaf has reported the Trappist shipwreck appears to have been the result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support systems and sustained inoperable damage, drifting until it entered Trappist gravity well. There are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the caption on the TOS Floating Leaf cautions that the construction indicates Uru design. It is highly likely that minerals belong to the Uru Commerce League, and they may be displeased should we lay claim to their shipment. So this will make them happy with us. They are our friends. If we do this, we're already friends. We're not making an enemy out of them. But I don't really want to make our friend unhappy with us. So let's just give them back. Particularly now we're no longer improving relations, we should probably just be be careful not to make them too annoyed with us, because we have decided to prioritize. And so you can go and fill out that one after we've got up to here, and maybe this, I've sent this up here. Let's get you building them as well. And there. No, we're not going to go that far. After that, I'm going to start thinking about expanding further out there. Okay, so Turnips, we've received word of a downed supply ship's cargo. We would like to extend our gratitude to you for taking time to recover it without the need of Uru intervention. You're welcome. And the influence is always useful, although we're not desperate for it yet, but if we're going to start expanding, it's probably something we need. Scans of Trappist 6 have revealed an area packed with refined material and scattered radiologicals. Although little is visible from orbit, to find out more we'll need to investigate the site on the ground. Interesting. Which one's this? Here. Arctic world, there's not much resources here. This one's also not great.
Attained.
Again, these are all... they're big, but they haven't really got what we need to sustain our people. Our research is done there. I think we will go for, if we get the heritage site, that will allow us to start getting more unity from those monuments. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that first of all, and then we'll have a look later down the line. I'm still a bit annoyed that we're not getting what we need here. There's not really much we can do about that for now. We've just got to hope for the best. I think what I'm going to do now,
System resources analyzed.
That's done. I'm going to leave it there for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And if you're enjoying the series, as always, please like and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe for more. There'll be another one probably tomorrow. So thank you very much and have a good day.